Hello everyone, it is the end of May 2024 and I don't really know what I'm going to say in this video. It's never scripted, I just go off the top of my head and then it ends up I either say too much, say too little, whatever it is, as a kind of a heads up for my next song. This month has been filled with a lot of different things, but I have been genuinely extremely unhappy this month. I felt extremely unmotivated in lots of different settings. Things have been a bit different at my job and I'm not like that at all. I've genuinely woke up nearly every day and just been like, what is happening? What is the point? What's going on? And it is genuinely, I'm just so unhappy this month. Like, nothing too serious has happened. No, I've not lost anybody, not anything like that, but I felt so down. And yeah, I'm very grateful for subscribers. A lot of my videos have got like quite a few views, which I'm very happy for. But it's like I say, it's just a lot of different little things. For instance, I feel there's a bit of FOMO, fear of missing out on a few things. I also feel that like I've had to try and choose one thing over the other. I don't like that. So it's like what is most important, or if I have to go to a place, I have to then ditch doing something else or something like that, and it's been really stressful. I can't even express in words just genuinely how unhappy I've been this month. I weighed myself as well, and it's probably the heaviest I've been. I'm 13 stone, I think it is. I don't know the logistics or whatever it is, but I'm 13, whatever it is. Yeah. I don't want to get too depressed or too anything like that. I don't want to go into too much detail in different areas, but I just genuinely have been extremely unhappy this month. In regards to my gaming videos, or my videos in general, I'm still trying to get my Connor's Crazy Countdown working again, trying to do it as best I can, but every single time I do it, I record the video, I look at what I've done and I'm like, I can't be bothered with it, it's just not right. So for like the big series of Connor's Crazy Countdown that I'm talking about, I did record one video for it. I still don't feel too happy with it. I uploaded one not too long ago about The Sims, and I was like, oh, I made the video and I was like, that wasn't too bad. And then I uploaded it and it does that same thing that has happened in a lot of my videos, where the music just jumps. Like, maybe you won't have noticed it before, but if you go back and watch it now, it's like you just hear that in the background, like, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. The thing that I think it is like anytime I have like audio, so me speaking and then I put certain music, the music just does not like that. It's obviously the program I use. Like, I'm still using the same stupid program I've used the whole time, but I mean, it's worked for me this whole time. It just isn't particularly great. I'm not a YouTuber, like I've said before, or I'm not like, well, I am a YouTuber, but I'm not, it's not my job. Like, I don't get paid money to make YouTube videos or anything like that. I just make them and hope they're good in some sense. And on that topic, the thing that always surprises me is when certain videos get a lot of views and I have no idea why. So currently on my channel just now I'm releasing Game of Thrones, the Telltale series. So I think I've had like recently, well, since the boom of views on one of the videos, I've had maybe about 3 other uploads and none of them have got that many. So I don't understand that. I don't know what was so exciting about this specific episode that it got 160 odd views. Like, where did all those views come from? So I'm not complaining about the views on that. I'm just confused why that got so many and then the next episode got 4 views. Like, what? It's the same with, it's always been the same. Like, more or less every series I've done, there's been like just 1 or 2 videos that have got like tons of views, whereas the rest have got no views. And it's not like they're too different. It's not like, I don't know. Like, for instance, Sims 4, there's one video on my channel that is like what must be about 2,000 views now. And I guess the reason that one's so popular is because it's like a help video, like it's on the circle of life, which the original video that I watched doesn't seem to be around anymore or something. So mine is like the go-to guide. And then there's a couple of GTA videos where it's just tons of views again. And I think one of the ones I can think of is like Trevor doing not the monorail, the gondola. He goes in that. How on earth does that have 130 odd views or something? And then the thing that upsets me most is like, so I'll have like Game of Thrones get that many views, but then my songs that I've spent like ages on will get not many views. I mean, obviously Diabetes just now is doing quite well. It's on 200 on views, and songs from my past have done quite well. But like my most recent upload just now is at 20 something. Granted, sometimes it takes time, and sometimes it takes time to get more views. But it's quite strange how something like my songs doesn't get that many views when they're such a short video in a sense. But that's just me overthinking things again, just whatever. I've just got to go with whatever I get. Like if I get 1 view on a video, okay. If I get 100 views, okay. If I get 1,000 views, well, okay. I've just got to go with whatever I get. Because you know, with every YouTuber, you have no idea how your video is going to do. But like, nobody knows exactly how many views a certain video is going to get. And I mean, videos from 9 years ago could end up getting tons of views, whereas a video released today could get no views. It's just the way of it. What else? Like I said before, I just feel extremely unmotivated because I've recorded a lot of things and I just don't feel good in doing them, because I do other projects outside of YouTube and I can't even motivate myself to do that. Like in the like years ago, I don't know what it was, I just felt more amped. Like I used to make comics, for instance, and I felt sometimes it would frustrate me and then that would take up a lot of my time, but it gave me something to do and I enjoyed it and whatever else. The videos I do enjoy doing, and I'm not saying by any means, oh, this is me stopping, but I've got videos scheduled for ages just now. And those videos that are scheduled just now are the GTA videos. So if you haven't clicked by now, that GTA is the game that has destroyed me. So GTA 4 we're talking about. I've said it every single video, I've said it all the time, that I recorded so many videos and then for some reason my Elgato didn't save them properly, so it's only recorded the audio and not the video. And I have desperately tried to find a way to save these videos, but I can't. I don't have a clue what to do. So when you get to a certain point in that series, I don't know what the videos are going to look like after that point. I mean, just now I don't have to worry too much because they are not getting released until like August 2025 or something. That's like the last GTA videos that are currently safe. But after that point, and then I need to start worrying. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I could just upload the audio and that would be great. You could have like a web series or something, just listening to it instead of watching it. But it's really like that, because I completed the game 100% and I was so happy with it. I never ever imagined that I was doing it, and I'd record the whole thing and I was like, oh, this is great. Then I went to my recordings and it's like, why is it just record the audio and there's no way of saving it? So then since that point I haven't recorded any games on my PC because, good God, I don't want that to happen again. It devastated me. So like for instance, Little Big Planet just now, I don't have too many more episodes of them to go, and I feel like I'm missing one. Like I feel like I've lost an episode or something, but who knows. And there's other games I've recorded on my PlayStation, and yeah, you'll be like, why don't you just use your Elgato to do it? But the recording on the PS4 has always been relatively good, but the one big problem with it is it will just jump, which I've talked about before, where I'm just like, through a sent, like I'll be talking like blah, 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 and then all of a sudden, oh, it's a different scene and it's completely cut out all the stuff that I was saying before. It's like it just jumps. So if you ever see my video and it's like it's just a completely different scene, sometimes I like fade it so it doesn't seem too odd, but sometimes it's just like, oh, just go with it. It's the most irritating little thing. It's still good they're recording the videos, don't get me wrong, I'm very glad for that, but to have it recorded and not know when there's a jump, and then all of a sudden like, for instance, the most recent video I uploaded, I think there was a certain thing I collected at one point and I completely cut that out because it did that jump right at that moment. So everything in my life is just not particularly great right now. I just feel there's so much more I could be doing, or like all my content just doesn't feel as good as it could be or something. I don't feel motivated and all other sorts. And I've said before as well, but 2020, like, so 2020 was the first year that I did not the Connor's Crazy Countdown, the Connor Updates video. That was the first time I did it, and I did it all, like, I did it and I made it in December. Like, I did each month and then I made the big video in December. But, oh, obviously you have to take into account COVID and all that. That was a horrible thing, and it was a dreadful year in that aspect. But my gosh, I was so, like, felt my happiest just being stuck in, because I could get so much done. I could work on myself and my own surroundings, so I could exercise constantly, because that's what it was like. It was like I would wake up, I would exercise, and I'd do that every day, and then I'd make videos, or I'd watch something. I would watch, like, a lot of TV shows. Like, it may sound like, oh, completely like what do you call it? What's the word? Oh, extrovert. Oh, introvert. It sounds very introvert. I am introverted. I'm extra introverted. Like, I can be a little bit extroverted at times, but I'm 100% more introverted. Like, being in my own surroundings makes me happier than being surrounded by a crowd of people. But at the same time, I don't like being alone. Like, I don't want to I don't want to grow up, and I'm growing up. I don't want to get older and not have any family as my own. Like, I don't want anything like that. I do want to meet somebody one day, or I do want to, whatever. I don't want to go into details with this, but I don't. So I do like being introverted. Like, I like just being in my own surroundings and being able to get my things that make me happy done. That's why just now I'm very unhappy that the stuff that I do like doing is just making me quite unhappy. But yeah, so like I said, with COVID, I was or 2020, I was able to exercise, able to work on myself, able to work on different things, and I didn't have to worry about my job. Whereas now, my job is like engulfing me in a sense. Like, so I work sometimes in the office and I work sometimes at home, so it's like I can't avoid it. Like, anytime I come home, my work is still with me, and that is terrifying. Like, I literally can't avoid it. And I was enjoying my work, but I told you there was something different that happened. It's now kind of changed it. It's just so upsetting. Like, I hate it. I hate how much it's like. I've gone from working 2 or 3 days a week to 5 days. 5 days a week, and I start very early. So, like I said before, with I would wake up and exercise. I have no time for that. If I wanted to exercise in the morning, I would have to wake up at 4 or 3 in the morning. Like, that just is ridiculous. Yes, I have flexible hours where I can start later or whatever, but then I would have to finish later. So it's not the worst job in the world. Don't get me wrong. It's just having gone from 3 days or 2 days to a full week is very different, and it's just really taken over my life. Like, I used to have just 1 or 2 free days there where I could do whatever. But now it's just like I have no time to do anything. I have to take holidays to do anything, and then every time I take a holiday, all I can think about is work. It's like the whole time I'm just thinking, oh no, I'm going back to work. Oh no, like I had a holiday just there, so it was a 3-day weekend. I had the Monday off, and again, just the whole time just thinking, oh my gosh, work is coming back. And all other sorts. But yeah, so what did I take from this month? It's been very, very upsetting. I feel completely demotivated, very unhappy. I've had FOMO, of fear of missing out. I've had to alter my times or whatever. I can't express just how awful it's been. But yeah, I guess that is it for this month. This is also my last month as a 28-year-old. Yippee! So next month will be my last month in my 20s. That's terrifying. Well, not my last month. It'll be the start of my last year in my 20s. That's it. The start of my last year in my 20s. Yeah. And on that as well. So obviously I'm turning 30 next year. But I've had like a lot of thoughts about that and things and stuff to do, and that as well is just upsetting me. It's just really upsetting me because I genuinely thought, oh, my 21st wasn't the best thing in the world, so I wanted my 30 to be amazing, but just now it's just going extremely downhill. Like, I won't go into details, but oh god, it's just been the worst thing in the world. Like, I don't like planning things, I don't like arranging things, I don't like this sort of things because of the amount of stress and pressure and stuff like that that gets put on it. But this trying to arrange my 30th has just been dreadful. I genuinely didn't believe that this would have been this hard, but it is just another demotivation, whatever. So yeah, don't get me wrong. There are parts I'm still happy with. There are things that are still good. As it stands, I mean, my song for next month I'm relatively happy with. I don't really know what I'm going to do after that though. I've got songs written but I haven't got them recorded, so I don't know when or if I will get to recording them anytime soon. Hopefully I will. Hopefully I'll find a little bit of motivation to do that at least. But yeah, the song for next month I'm still working on now. I'm still trying to get the vocals as good as possible, but I'm relatively happy with my next song. Yeah. So yes, I can't really say anything else. I hope you have enjoyed this depressing video. This really thrilling, depressing video. I will see you at the end of June. So until then, bye.